Alex Kurdecha or Corey West? In your own opinion, which is more dangerous for you?
Gotcha.
Kurdecha.
Yeah.
You see him as more versatile?
Um, the versatility isn't so much the issue for me. It's not really the versatility. He can do moves. I mean, I think Corey West can arm wrestle in a lot of ways really good. Probably most of the ways that Alex can. I just think Alex has got a way better top roll, and probably a better hand and wrist. So, the arm and the pressing capability might not be too far off, might not be, but I think where Kurdecha makes up in his explosiveness through the top roll, his hand, yeah, I think that's the main weapon that Alex Kurdecha has is a really good top roll and like a ridiculously high IQ. That's gonna be a problem for me, as a guy. Like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to figure it out. Like I think that he's gonna like dumbfound me on the table, and I'm gonna be left with no answers. Like
That's interesting.
he's just. I think he's just super, super smart. He's gonna pick me apart maybe with his IQ. What is his IQ?
I
Do
didn't
you know?
ask. Like I learned about that afterwards. So I didn't. I was like, I
Hello,
don't.
upstairs.
Have you played chess with him? Have you played chess with him?
Oh, I think I'd be scared too. Mano, I'm on a live. What's up? You need something? Okay, all right, I'll see you before I go. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard unsubstantiated two things that I'm extremely curious about because I like to know my opponent, right? Like I know Alex. I know him pretty good. He's been here. He's been at my house. He's partied with the high hookers. I know all sorts of things about Alex. I just like to know more. And 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 I heard that the university that he went to gave him a prize for having the highest IQ that has ever come through their university. You hear that?
I don't know. But he is an intelligent guy. He is a very intelligent
Oh, I
guy.
know. I
I
know.
can't.
So I need to know details. I need to know stats, analytics.
I will. I'll be on top of this. Okay, Alex.
I heard, no shit, like it's inflated to some ridiculous number now, because I'm so curious, but I heard like 156 or something like that, which is completely
Which, like, listen, I remember that Bowen said and RVJ both had
right.
like easy high IQs, right? You remember
And who
that
would doubt
debate?
that number? And who would doubt those guys?
That is true. That is true. Yeah. Well, how do you beat Alex? How do you see the match? Your perfect scenario.
I mean, I think I'm just too big and strong,
Too
right?
big and strong.
Too big and strong, and I think I'd just probably throw him into a hook without the straps, just on chin.
Do the deacon.
Yeah, just like Daddy Cat did.
Yeah. You can also when you do the move you can say it. Like Hadouken. You do the deacon.
The Deacon. The Deacon! Man, did you see the Deacon fucking rip off Georgie's arm?
Insane. Insane.
That's pretty insane.
And like Georgie told me, it's a bicep and it's a flexor. So it's like
So
two.
he ripped two things off.
Yeah, that's what I heard. And it looks
Hey,
like really bad, really bad, really bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
I think, quite honestly, with Alex, he, I think everybody's seen the videos. Everybody's aware that we pulled a lot on the side table. He has really beat me up. That's not like I've tried and I have failed. Okay, I've failed on three occasions. After I pulled Devon, went to gym in Dubai. He came over after Levon, and he was here in Canada during the summer sometime. Another time after I pulled Levon, and none of those went well for me. But somehow everybody still thinks they're going to win. Why is that?
I don't know, Devon.
Because of my low IQ, I think. My
I
low.
think so. You are low IQ, out of competition puller.
I'm excited. And all I'm gonna do, buddy, is take care of my spinal health and arm wrestle like crazy. And I know that that's against everybody's recommendations. Everybody who talks to me says, Devin, Devin, Devin. I promise you, I care a lot. I promise you. And this is my best prescription I've come up with. My arm wrestling practice doesn't look the same even as when you last saw it. It doesn't look the same. It looks different. Yeah. I'm back on like super hard two-hand work. So I go to practice. I like kind of warm up for a while. Like I do one-hand work for a while. And then as soon as I'm kind of able, I'll do two-hand work where guys will hold me and I will just red line. It's very hard. It's super, super hard work for me. Um, and then once I'm kind of exhausted from doing that, like as many times as I'm able, then I'll kind of maybe do a little bit of one-hand work just to cool down and, just do volume. And then that'll be it. And that's all I do in a day right now.
No,
Just
no lifting? No lifting now? No. Okay.
and specifics. And I know that there's a lot of. This is what I've done for 2 weeks. And Ray, I'm a guy. I change things on the fly. Like, I'm gonna adjust to what I feel. And there's things in there like travel and you know trips and stuff that you always have to adjust to. But I came to this conclusion actually on the day that I was here with Juji. We did a workout and then we went to practice. And I'm like, I don't want anything to take away. I don't want any single thing to take away from how hard I can push in a practice. And I thought that the workout that I did earlier that day had an impact. So I'm like, why am I doing that? I have access to this. Why am I doing that? So that's when I decided to cut. And now, like, I'll just do warm-ups in the day. I'll warm up my body, I'll dance around, I'll move around. But I'm not training with weights. I'm not doing arm wrestling stuff. We'll see. We will see.
I feel like the trend of everyone pulling with two arms is incoming. It's going to happen very, very soon. Uh, about,
It's yeah. I think that the whole key to the two-arm pulling thing is you have to have cool teammates. You have to have cool teammates. I've done two-hand pulling work in the past, and it hasn't worked well because people beat me. People beat me with two hands. That's actually not what I'm really looking for. I'm actually looking for an opportunity to fail, right? Like I'm actually looking for the guy who's so awesome he can hold me, and I can do as hard as I want. And then I'm like, I can't no more. That's what I'm looking for, not the person who's going to beat me. That's not like that's cool, but I mean that's not the optimal thing for me.
yeah,
I need to
yeah,
be held too.
yeah.